Well, hey there and good morning. Hope you had a good weekend. Wanted to give you a little bit of information regarding some underwriting guidelines that recently changed. It's an ever-evolving situation where it seems like every week something new's coming out. But recent changes, as in last Friday, new guidelines came out for self-employed borrowers regarding some of the things that we have to do to get them ready to go. Also, we're going to talk real quick about some of the questions you want to ask when you get contracts on your listings, just to make sure that the loan program is solid and you're not going to have any issues. And the last thing is real quick non-realty items addendums. I've seen many of those coming through, but I want to kind of give you a little bit of tip on that. So first thing, self-employed borrowers. As of last Friday, Fannie Mae came out and said, hey, there's some additional requirements you're going to have to do. Just what we all wanted to hear. Is now you're going to have an up-to-date, as in like through May, profit and loss statement. There's some discussion of whether it has to be audited or non-audited. The difference is audited is prepared by a CPA and kind of expensive, and the non-audited is prepared by the borrower themselves. In addition to that P&L, they're going to want to see bank statements supporting income that shows up on that profit and loss statement. So they're kind of digging a little bit deeper on that to prove that the income is actually stable as the COVID pandemic continues to affect our economy. And so just know that loans in process, new qualifications coming in. Make sure we're gonna have to dig a little bit deeper and ask for a few more things from your self-employed borrowers, which I'm sure they're just gonna love. Other thing you wanna look at is on your listings, when you get a contract or offer in there, just make sure that you talk to the buyer's agent and say, hey, have all the COVID verification of employment questions been answered and addressed? Now, it's not a one-time process. It's gonna happen probably 3-4 times during the process, including the day before funding. But there's certain questions such as, has the borrower's income, overtime, bonus been impacted by COVID? Okay, we're not asking them to predict the future saying, hey, will it affect it next year? Although we all kind of know that bonus income is likely going to be affected due to the pandemic. So those types of, hey, have COVID questions been answered? Has the verification of employment been done and been addressed by all the things that a lender is required to do these days? Now I can give you a little bit deeper dive on that. You give me a call, shoot me a text, I'll be happy to do that. The last thing here is we want to talk about the non-realty items addendum. I'm seeing more and more of those come through with furniture, pool tables, those types of things under guidelines that fall under an inducement to purchase and could impact how the appraisal is done. So again, I can go through that with you in greater detail, but things like your refrigerator, that's fine. Washer dryer, that's fine. But things really to where if you're buying a furnished house, don't put that on a non-realty items addendum, because it could impact the value that an appraiser assigns to it. And I can walk through that with you a little bit deeper. But if you have any questions, let me know. Just call me on the cell. You got the office number as well. You guys have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.